Hello, my name is Travis Miguel, and I play in the band Atreyu, and you're watching Music Connection Magazine here at Warped Tour 2016.
Just to start off with our questions, you guys have been around for quite some time, which is super awesome. You've been making great music for a while. What has been, do you feel, the key to your success in staying together for so long? I know you did have a little bit of a break in there,
right?
But it still counts. You've still made it, what, 18 years?
Something like that. Yeah, it's in the teens, I know that.
Yeah, you're a teenager.
Right. I don't know if there's a secret or anything. I think it's just the fact that we know what we have, because it can very well end tomorrow. And the fact that we know it, like, I'm in a band with 4 other guys who know me better than anyone else on the planet, better than my immediate family. And so, we have that mutual respect for each other. And, like I said, I could think of worse jobs to have. This is the coolest job to have, and we don't take that for granted.
Definitely. And like I said, you did take a little bit of a break there. What made you guys decide to go ahead and go on a hiatus?
Toward the end of our last record cycle, we were all just kind of fried. We were writing, recording, touring, wash, rinse, repeat for the better part of like 12 years. And, we had homes that we never lived in, wives and girlfriends we never saw, family we never saw. So it was kind of a time to take a step back and see what life was like outside of being in Atreyu. For the 3 or 4 years that we were inactive, we were all still individually busy, whether it was music related or not. And then it just felt right, like a right time to come back. We were recharged, reinvigorated. So it put things into perspective for us, for sure.
Definitely, and I know for a lot of people, that once they go on hiatus, that's kind of the end of the road. Things are kind of done. What is your best advice for a band looking to come back from a hiatus?
That's a good question, because I still, I didn't know what to expect. And the fact that it's panning out this way, I'm extremely grateful, because it could, you could go disappear for a few years and everybody's going to just forget about you and not, could care less that you're coming back. Or it could be the best career move ever and you end up getting it even bigger than you were before. So, I guess just don't expect anything.
Well, that's a good plan for life in general is to not set your expectations too high. But when you did come back, you had an amazing album, Long Live. Tell me about the writing process for that album. What influenced it?
There wasn't really anything different about the writing process. It was pretty much business as usual. We decided to make a record without really any kind of outside influence, whether it's from like management or label or stuff like that. So we basically wrote an album for ourselves, and luckily people liked it. So, it's exciting to release a new record because you spent so much time, months if not years, to working on this album, and you finally get to release it to the public. It's a really gratifying feeling.
Definitely. And just to switch gears a little bit and talk about Warped Tour, I overheard you talking earlier. Your last Warped Tour was 2005, you said?
2005, yeah.
How does this one kind of compare? It's been a little bit of time. You've got more experience under your belt and everything.
The catering's better.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
It's always nice to be fed good food.
Definitely.
Sure.
Especially on a tour like this where you're outside all day long,
right.
A good meal just...
Yeah, absolutely. I was saying before that, there's a lot of new faces and old familiar faces as well. So, you get to meet new people and reconnect with old ones. You get a nice tan while you're at it.
That's true. That's very true. You do get a very nice tan. I feel like I'm getting one right now, and I'm only out here for a day.
The sun is definitely out. For sure.
For sure. Do you feel like have any bands come up to you and be like, kind of show us the ropes, like tell us a little bit about how to survive Warped Tour?
Nobody's really asked us for advice on Warped Tour or, how to go about Warped Tour. It's kind of trial by fire thing. And see if you want to learn how to swim, you got to get in the water.
Yeah.
There's no real.
You just gotta get kicked in.
Right.
Go.
Yeah, and just go for it. So that's kind of the fun thing about Warped Tour. It's in a different place every day. You're not playing at the same time every day. Your location's different, so you can check out other bands while you're walking to your own stage. Stuff like that. So, I don't think there's anything really out there like Warped Tour. There definitely hasn't been. I don't think there ever will be. Maybe, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I mean, it's going on 20 years strong now, something like that.
Yeah, a little bit over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't see it dying down anytime soon.
At least I hope not.
Right, it's a good time.
It is a good time. Do you have any crazy stories you can tell us about from this year's Warped Tour?
Nothing too crazy. The other night, our singer almost lost his tooth. He likes to go down in the crowd and party with them for a bit, and then he came back up on stage, and then he held out his hand to me while we were playing, and I just saw a big chunk of his tooth in his hand, and a big gap between his teeth. And yeah, he was pretty bummed about that because dental work is not cheap.
No, it's not fun either. No
No.
one likes going to the dentist, especially if they got to put it back together.
Right. So, and this is our last day on Warped Tour, so I think he's probably going to hit up the dentist tomorrow.
Yeah, probably a good idea,
Yeah.
definitely. Awesome. Well, my last question for you is, if you do have any advice for any bands looking to come to Warped Tour, any idea of what's best for them to be gained at Warped Tour?
Get to catering early. Suntan lotion, or sunblock, I should say. Stay hydrated, and shower whenever possible. Hi, Atreyu fans. Thank you for everything. Without you, I would not be here in Pomona at Warped Tour 2016, under this tent, talking to her, wearing this t-shirt, wearing this hat. Had just had catering, and that was all because of you. Thank you.